All right, Shalom. Like to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rukakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, pushing the truth all over the four corners of the earth. Okay, Shalom. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 4. It says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to Yahweh Shema Shai are known unto us. Right. So we are living in a lower state right now. We're living up under our oppressors. But guess what? Through the Spirit, if you can see it, the kingdom of heaven is coming, and we should be happy because the things that are being done throughout the earth and being shown through the Spirit, the men here at of Israel, the elect people of Israel that have woken up, we see what's going on. And we see the prophecies coming to pass. We see the kingdom coming. We see the curses being turned to and put on Esau. We see these things, so we should be happy because we know and have an understanding of why we are in the this lowest state that we're in right now. Okay, and this hellhole that we're in, catching all kind of hell from every from every side. We know why this is going on, and it brings it puts you in a place to where you can see the whole playing field when you know why you're in this hellhole that we're in Babylon, in America, why we was brought here, where did we come before we was here, who is the true power, okay, that made heaven and earth, who are the true children of the Most High. When you come to know these things, you've been placed upon a higher level, and you can see the whole playing field, and you understand why we are in the predicament that we're in. So we should be happy, you see, because we know what the end is going to be like. We know what's coming. Wouldn't you rather be happy? You would rather be happy now, or would you rather be, let me say it like this, would you rather win now, or would you rather win later? If you win later, it's going to be forever. But if you win now, it's only going to be temporary. So which one would you choose? If you had to say, you know what, I would rather win now for a short amount of time, or would I rather win and then it be for eternal, forever? You're gonna pick that forever. You know what? I gotta man up and handle this hell that's being put on me. Okay, the things that my life, my relationship with the Heavenly Father, my relationship with my family, with your kids, whatever. You gotta just say, you know what, I'm finna deal with this because I know that I'm gonna win in the end. Okay, it says, be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction. So we was placed in the captivity up under the other nations, and then this last one up under Esau, the so-called white man. It wasn't for our destruction. Okay, so if it wasn't for the destruction, it says, but because ye moved Yahweh Shema Shai to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies. So we was placed here because we moved and made Yahweh Shema Shai upset. Why? Because we started worshiping the other gods. We started worshiping the other idols, and started going off from our true power, the Heavenly Father Yahweh, and his son that he sent, Yahweh Shai. That's why we've been placed here, okay? So if we made that Most High upset, brought him to wrath, and he did this to us, well, what would happen if we make the Most High proud? You see? What's the flip side of making him angry? Well, if we make him proud and call on his name, then that's our way of getting out of this hellhole, out of this predicament that we're in. You see, being low upon our oppressors, upon the so-called white man, the Edomites, the red Hebrew Edomites, being up under their rule, where what? Everything is being destroyed up under them. Everything. Okay? But we have to understand that it was our fault. We are to blame for being placed in this lowest state right now as a people. I'm not telling you have a couple of Jakes that is doing okay, but guess what? They still not of that ruling class and making these policies for the whole world to be governed by. You see? So those are the different types of levels that we're gonna get to, but we're gonna only get to that most highest level, the highest level when the kingdom of heaven comes. You see? But it says, but because you moved Yahweh Shema Shah to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies. We will deliver who? Unto our enemies, not to our friends. So we've been placed under captivity under who? Our enemies. That's very easy to see, plain to see. Okay? These heathen nations are not your friends. They are your enemies. And if they're our enemies, they're enemies of Yahweh Shema Shah. Whoever his enemies are, they're our enemies. That's just the way he wrote it up. Okay? It says, for ye provoke him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? So we got to blame ourselves first. We got to say, you know what? We were the one that went off. Now let's try to be the ones to be righteous and ask for the mercy of Yahweh Shema Shah. And if he have mercy on us and we live righteous, then there's going to be a reward that's coming with that. Okay, but we have to be committed to do that. And if we commit ourselves to do it, then watch. You can just sit back and watch Yahweh Shema Shah work and watch the kingdom come. You see? Where we will be the ruling class, governing the whole world. Then you're gonna have the 144,000 men that with the spiritual powers, okay, the higher ups. Then you're gonna have your 1/3, okay, that great multitude, of Israel just living in pure righteousness upon earth. You see, it says, "Ye have forgotten the everlasting." See. Forgotten the everlasting Yahweh, okay, that brought you up and ye have grieved it's like grieved Jerusalem that nourished you. For when she saw the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shah coming upon you, she said, hearken, O ye that dwell about Zion, Yahweh Shema Shah had brought upon me great mourning. You see? And why did Yahweh Shema Shah bring the great mourning upon Israel? Okay? Because we read it up earlier, because we went off. We have to blame ourselves. So we have to take it into our own matter and get our own self out of this predicament. And the way to do that is that we have to call upon the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's the only way. There's no other way. Okay? We have to call upon Yahweh Shema Shah. That's it. Okay? But we have to commit ourselves to it. It says, for I saw the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting brought upon them. See? That the everlasting brought upon us. With joy did I nourish them, but sent them away with weeping and mourning. Let no man rejoice over me, a widow, and forsaken of many, who for the sins of my children am left desolate, because they departed from the law of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? That's the only reason why we in this where we at now. That's the only reason. because we went off. That's the only reason. It ain't because Yahweh Shema Shah said, you know what, I'm going to choose another nation now. I'm going to choose these heathen nations now, and I'm not going to deal with Israel. No, that ain't the reason why. The reason why is because we went off. That's the only reason why we in this captivity, this last captivity that we ever going to be in, okay? You know? And a lot of people don't even think that they're in captivity, but you are, okay? You still up under the hand of Esau. You still up under your oppressors. There always have to be slaves. In every kingdom, there always, you have to have slaves. Okay? That's why we're going to have slaves in the kingdom. You always have to have slaves and servants and handmaids. You always have to do that. You have to have it. Okay? Somebody got to do the groundwork. Somebody got to do the work so that the higher ups can live the peaceful, most beautiful, everlasting life of joy and happiness that Yahweh shall promise the children of Israel. So somebody got to do the working part, okay, so that we can have that, you know. Well, guess what? Yahweh Shema Shah said judgment gonna start first at the house of Israel, so it got to start with us first. He gonna look at us first. So we putting in the groundwork now. The men that's out pushing, we out pushing this truth, putting it in now, getting it in. Okay, trying to wake up the nation, wake up the nation of Israel. You so-called blacks, Latino, and Native American, the 12 tribes, all the way down to Issachar, the Mexican. Okay, that's what we're doing now. Okay, and when the kingdom comes, guess what? We got to still blueprint this thing out and making sure that Esau got his ass intact, okay, and getting it done the way that we want it done. And then when we get it done the way we want it done, then we will enjoy, sit back and enjoy, okay? But that work got to be put in first. It says, they knew not his statutes, nor walked in his ways of his commandments, nor trodden in the paths of discipline, in the righteousness. Let them that dwell about Zion come and remember ye the captivity of my sons and daughters, which the everlasting had brought upon them. For he had brought a nation unto them from far, a shameless nation, and of a strange language, who neither reverence old man nor pitied child. That's right. And the Most High did that. Okay. That's why that these nations always try to take us out. Esau always wanted to take us out. Okay? He always wanted to take us out. But Yahweh Shema Shah always lifted up the standard. Okay? Which is in Isaiah. He always and he gonna always lift up that standard. See? So we really should be sitting back saying, you know what? We rejoicing and we happy. We see. All we got to do is just stick with the blueprint that Yahweh Shema Shah had drawn up, you know. Don't waver off the path. Continue on the path. And it will surely come. It says, these have carried away the dearly beloved. Who's the dearly beloved? The Israelites. Okay? And Yahweh Shema Shah let the other nations, let Esau carried us away. His dearly beloved. Okay? It says, children of the widow, and left her that was alone desolate unto daughters. But what can I help you? For he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you. Wait a minute. Wait, listen. It says, for he that brought these plagues upon you. So the same power that brought the plagues upon us, it says, you will deliver. So let me read it again. It says, for he that brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies. So who's going to deliver us? Yahweh Shema Shah is going to deliver us from the hand of our enemies. Not our friends. He's going to deliver us from our enemies. From our enemies. He's going to deliver us from our enemies. You see, all we have to do is continue to call upon the name. Remember, Psalms 124, okay? The help is in the name. That's where it lies, Okay. I'm gonna read a couple more verses. It says, go your way, O my children, go your way, for I am left desolate. I have put off the clothing of peace and put upon you the sackcloth of my prayer. I cry unto the everlasting in my days. That's right. We always praying to the Lord. We're praying and we're crying out. We're saying, Yahweh Shema Shai, help thou me. Okay, we need you. It says, be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto the Lord, and he shall deliver you from the power of the hand of the enemies. See that? So that's what we have to do. We have to be of that good cheer and continue to cry and pray to Yahweh Shema Shai. Call out to him. Okay, tell him to help us. Ask him, Baba Kashah, to have mercy on us, to help us and deliver us out of this captivity. Deliver us out of this wicked kingdom that we're in right now. We want righteousness, you see. It says, for my hope is in the everlasting. Who you placing your hope in? Are you placing your hope in Esau? Well, if you do, you're going to be destroyed right along with Esau. We placing the hopeful elect men here that's pushing. We're placing our hope in the everlasting in Yahweh. Okay? Through Yahweh Shai. It says that he will save you. That he will, who do what? Save us. Save you from what? From the destruction that's coming. Save you from the famine that's coming. Save you from the all the different plagues that's coming. You see? To save you ultimately from those missiles that's coming. You see? Let me keep going. It says that he will save you, and joy is come unto me from the Holy One because of the mercy. See, there it is, that mercy, because of the mercy. Mercy is very important. We need the mercy. We need Yahweh Shema Shai to have mercy on us. We need, it's very important, which shall soon come. Which what will soon come. Okay? Unto you from the everlasting, our Savior, Yahweh Shai. You see? So the mercy is soon, it's coming soon. Okay? So if you know it's coming, then you should say what? You know what? I gotta stay on my watch then. I gotta stay on the tower, this high tower. I gotta continue to warn the people. I gotta continue to push and to fight through the spirit. Okay? We're not fighting carnal, we're gonna fight through the spirit. It says, for I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but Yahweh Shema Shai will give you to me again. See, there it is. He's going to bring us back and give us to Yahweh Shai again. He says to bring it to me again with joy and gladness forever. See that Daniel 7:18? We're going to take the kingdom and we're going to rule forever and forever. You see, there's no end to it. That's what I was referring to in the beginning when I said, would you rather win now, that's going to be temporary, or win at the end where it's going to be forever? You want to win where it's going to be forever. That forever winning. That's the type of win we want. That's the type of winning in rulership that we want to be up under, when we're going to rule in righteousness forever. You see? Ain't no election coming every 8 years. Hell no. Hell to the nizal. We're going to rule forever. Ain't nothing you heathens going to be able to do about it. You ain't going to be able to get together and protest. None of that shit. You get together and protest, you're going to get a goddamn whip to your back. You see? That's the kind of protesting you'll be getting. Protesting of 1,000 whips coming at your ass. You know? Keep reading. It says, for I sent you, so like verse 24. Now, as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, Yahweh Shema Shai, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting. That's right. Hey, they're going to see it. They're going to see it. You know? It says, my children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh Shema Shai, for thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck. That's right. We're going to see his destruction. And we're going to tread upon his neck. Okay? We're going to rule over these enemies. You see? It's going to be a place that, or it's going to be plural. It's going to be places and areas and planets that the Edomites and these heathens would not be able to come to. You see, they have a this is what Esau do. Esau try to place very high taxes in certain areas to live, so Jake won't even be able to go and live there. That's how they do it on their level, okay? You know. But guess what? It's gonna be places in the kingdom they can't even touch. You see, not even allowed. Okay, it says my children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh Shema Shai, for thine enemy had persecuted thee. That's right, our enemies persecuted thee. Our friends didn't persecute us. Our friends didn't put us on the cargo slave ship and bring us here to Babylon, to America, and all over the world. They didn't do that. Them wasn't our friends. Them wasn't our brothers and sisters. They wasn't fam, okay? Those were enemies. Our family didn't sell us off to the enemies. Them was the heathen. Them was our enemies. Them were Hamites that did that. They sold us off, okay? And then when we was captured, okay, by our enemies, by Esau, then they just put us in captivity, the one that they didn't kill off, okay? So this is an enemy thing that those were our enemies and still are our enemies that came together against us, just like Psalms 83. But it says, my children suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh Shema Shai, for thine enemy had persecuted thee. That's right, and they gonna persecute us again. It's that persecution coming. You see, the persecution is gonna come, but we just have to stick with it. Remember, rejoice, you know, because we're gonna fight until Yahweh Shema Shai come. Through the Spirit, we're gonna fight. We're gonna continue to push. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction. That's right. And we're going to see the destruction, and we're seeing it. We're seeing this kingdom being brought down. We're seeing it being stripped naked. And the other nations seeing it too. You know, we're seeing it. It says, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck. That's right. You can't wait till that happen. It says, my delicate ones have gone rough ways. That's right, you Israelites. You 12 tribes have gone rough ways. The delicate ones have gone rough ways and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemy. Ooh, that's right. See, taken away as a flock caught in the enemy. They got traps and nets set up, and we've been caught on it and taken away. You see? But guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai has given us the key to these traps and locks, okay, so that we can escape. Psalms 124 and 6, 7. Okay, these are the keys to being delivered. And what's that key? Yahweh Shema Shai, calling on Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, that's the flip side of us going off. When we come and live right and live righteous, the flip side is to live righteous and call upon Yahweh Shema Shai. The kingdom is what's going to come. Okay, it says, be of good cheer. It says, be of good cheer, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh Shema Shai, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh Shema Shai, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. That's right. We should be seeking the Lord 10 times more. Okay, we should be doing this thing, man. This should be. We should commit ourselves to it. And when you commit yourself to something to it, you driven focus. You focus on that. On the walk, you focus. Nothing knocking you off left or right. You stand, you focus. You see what I'm saying? You don't need to search stuff you don't even see because you're so focused. You know? When they say, you gotta not multitask, not that. Damn, I can't think of the term I want to use, but we stand focused, you know. We looking straight. We see that light. You know when you in a dark place and then you see some light. You ain't turning away from that light. Especially you trying to get up out of that darkness too. Oh, there go the light. There it is right there. I ain't taking my eye off of it. Let's go. Verse, um, uh, where was that? Uh, Verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee and rejoice at thy fall. That's right. You're gonna be miserable. You rejoicing and waiting on us to fall. Okay? It says, where was it? Miserable are the cities. Verse 32. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy son. That's right. And we served in these cities. We served here all over the world. Okay? We've been servants. So guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai gonna bring this thing down. He gonna turn it around and start over from the ground up. It says, for as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. That's right. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. That's right. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from Yahweh Shema Shai. That's right, and that's that light that we see. Okay, we see that light. So we're going to rejoice. It says, lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Yeah, you know. So that's it. We blame ourselves. We put ourselves in this predicament and we're going to get ourselves out. Meaning we placed ourselves here by how? By going off. Okay, not saying that we have the power. Don't be simple. Okay, but we went off from serving Yahweh Shema Shai. So that's the results when you bring Yahweh Shema Shai to wrath. The Most High to wrath. When you kindle that anger, and this is what he did. He placed up under these heathens, okay, to serve. But if we call upon Yahweh Shema Shai in righteousness and try your best to make yourself pure, okay, so Yahweh Shema Shai will do what, have mercy on us and bring in the kingdom and deliver us, okay, and where we will live nothing but righteousness, okay. So that's it. We put ourselves here, we can bring ourselves out through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. So with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Ruach HaKodesh, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and safety to the elect. Shalom.